Hey guys, what's up? Weaver here. Real quick, we're going to go over the clock timer blocks of code because you need a timer in your Build-A-Body app. Okay. And you may have saved your blocks of code from the clock timer from the Germ Fighter app. I'm not sure. You might have thrown that into your backpack, but I want to just kind of guide you through this so you can make it for your Build-A-Body app. So basically, you need to make sure you have a time label on the design mode. That should go under your horizontal arrangement 1. You also need a times up label. Now keep in mind, whatever you named it here, you have to have that in your code block for your timer to work. Okay, you'll see what I mean in a moment. So I'm going to go to our blocks section here. You also need to make sure you initialize a variable called time. Go to variable, get initialize global, and change it to time. And from your math drawer, grab an 0 block and change that to 30 because we want a 30-second countdown. Okay, I'm gonna go to my backpack and grab some blocks of code here. Here's my clock timer number 1. Now that was from Germ Fighter. So it's going to show that it's not working because I have this as timer label. But keep in mind, here I've got it listed as time label. So I'll have to change that. Okay, so I'm going to go back. And actually, I'm just going to trash this whole thing because I have one already pre-made. I'm going to show you what it looks like. Clock timer. Okay. So I have my variable for time, 30 seconds. And then I've got when clock 1 timer. Set global time and get this out of your math drawer because it's going to have a decrement of 1. So -1. So global time needs to -1. If global time equals 0, then set clock timer enabled to false. And then set the times up label to times up. Okay, it's going to say times up once it goes all the way down to 0. Otherwise, set time label to join and time and global time. That is the block of code that you should have. You will also need to have a start. So when the start button clicks, your timer is going to be enabled. That should be true, not false. It's false up here, but when you click the start button, it should be true. And then we're going to have to add in our reset button, which we'll work on that in another video. You're going to have to put your clock time enabled in that reset button as well. But for now, just create your variable for time, create your clock 1 timer block code, and then create your start button click and set your clock time enabled to true. So I'm going to fire that up right now by connecting to show you what it should look like. Wait for it. Takes a little bit of time. It should start. Here we go. Okay, so actually the time fired right away. I didn't even hit the start button. I'm going to reset. Oh, I don't have a reset in there yet. But anyway, start, and my timer started. And then the only thing that I've coded so far is my digestive deal. There's that. And then I've got my score there. So that's how you get your time. So your time is ticking down here. And then now it says time's up. That should be the only thing that's working now. We'll go over the reset button later because the reset button's not working because we didn't code it yet. Our solution button is not working because we didn't code that. Our start has started, but we need to be able to reset it. Okay? All right, that's it for today.